Bushnell, Illinois. He's taking care of our live video through our YouTube stream, and also something new today. You're going to be checking that out. Jacob Glandon from right just up the road in Webster, Iowa, flying the drone for our footage here this afternoon. You'll be able to check that out on our Iowa. And we have got a opening introduction going to be playing on our live stream coming up here in just a minute.
All right, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to What's Here, Iowa. Obviously, this is recorded prior to today's event. I'm with Jason Ludwig. I'm Dwayne Hewlett. We are the company that brings, or I'm part of the company that brings the live broadcasts to you from the Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association, and Jason Ludwig is one of the names you folks hear driving the horses around the track on occasion, at least. And you see him in Victory Lane, it seems like a lot, with his uncle Royal rolling as he's down there helping out with that as well. Jason, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, something we're trying to do, and the idea of this whole deal today is we're trying to add something new to the live broadcast. So we're going to take a few minutes to talk about what people watching today are going to see from a few of the races anyway. We're going to talk about race number 4, 5, and 7, I think. And as you and I have talked through the time here and what we've wanted to do for this live broadcast of the races is to keep adding more things to it, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the horses in the races and what you as a driver expect to see from some of these horses in a given race. So that's what we're going to do today. Anything you can add to that, or what you think this can do for the fans watching at home and getting maybe a firsthand account of what some of these horses can do?
Well, I think that, like you said, there's certainly value in what we're trying to accomplish here as far as providing the races with an additional perspective, and giving more content in general to the viewers. And I think that's a very positive thing. And, I think, I think the fans are pretty knowledgeable as far as that goes, or know what they're looking at, but still an additional perspective can still be something that people would enjoy or would be interested to hear.
Well, obviously, a lot of the people are going to watch this are horse racing and horse racing, harness racing, horse in general, knowledgeable.
Sure.
But they don't necessarily have firsthand knowledge of these particular horses that we're talking about.
Sure.
And that's something that we can offer with the drivers from the Iowa Harness Horsemen Association, as they have firsthand knowledge of these horses. They race them week in and week out, either in the cart or alongside as they race around the racetrack, right? So you guys get to see
Sure.
this up close and in the barn as well, but on the racetrack. So you guys kind of have a little bit more individual knowledge of the horses in particular, I think.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to step aside now. What you'll see is before the 4th race, the 5th race, and the 7th race is the plan anyway. What you'll see is where you're going to see Jason and I talking just briefly about the lineup for those races, and then a little bit about what we can expect from those races. So Jason, hang out for a second. Well, it'll be, for the people watching at home, it's going to be several seconds, obviously. We're going to be race number 4, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
All right, race fans, we're going to take a look at that race number 1, start bringing those horses on for race 1. And I'll tell you what, kick it off with the Jerry Hamilton, race number 1, a high point man on Progressive Pick 10. So each one of our races is going to be sponsored by an individual person. And do want you to get to the winner's circle, get your picture taken. We'll get you a keepsake memory of that win being the top 13. Horse number 1, Golden Ratio, owned by Bill Desert, Vanessa Heights, Minnesota. Trained by Adam Hauser, driven by Adam Hauser. Been out 6 times with 3 wins, 1 second, 2/3. Last raced here at Watch Here, finishing 3rd, 207 and 2/5. Horse number 2, Airman's Jackpot, leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains. Brett Erickson drives. 13 outings with 7 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3. Last raced at Watch Here last weekend. Picked up a win and a new lifetime mark, 205 4/5. Horse number 3, SV Little Martina. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 8 outings with 1 win, 3 seconds. Last raced here at Watch Here last weekend was 4th, 207 3/5. Horse number 4, Lucy Jewel. Owned by Justin and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 10 outings, 5 wins, 3 seconds. Last race to Watch Here was 4th. At horse number 5, RD Work Going Spy. Owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kerry Sturts trains and drives. 13 outings with 1 second, 1/3. Last race here at Watch Here was 5th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot for the Jerry Hamilton race number 1. Once again, bring those horses on. Also, Columbia Fire and Rescue. Do want to thank them. Keep it parked right down there off of turn number 1. Enjoy the races here this afternoon. Glad to have you here. Do not need to use your services. As we get set to go with 13 races on our card here this afternoon. And like we were saying earlier, Dwayne Hewitt taking care of the live stream today. Glad to have Dwayne out of Bushnell, Illinois. And along with Jacob Glandon. Jacob hails out of Webster, Iowa. He'll be flying that drone, picking up that drone footage, and that's going to be up in the corner of the screen. We're thinking that we were going to do a split screen, and it's just going to be like a picture-in-picture, so you'll be able to watch the live stream along with the drone footage from above the racing action. Getting more and more sophisticated with the drone footage. As we get set to go, once again, bring those horses on for race 1. Bring those horses to the track for race 1. Now we're going to get a sneak peek of this drone footage. Going to be flying the drone coming up and probably follow the post parade here. If you're on our YouTube stream, glad to have each and every one of you tuned in and watching on our Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association live stream. And a little bit cooler weather here in the state of Iowa, here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds here in Watch Here. And today it is right at 66 degrees with a breeze out of the northeast at 9 to 12 mile an hour. And you're getting up close personal look at the drone footage as we get set to go with race number 1. And we do want to thank David Gingrich, Sheraton, Iowa. First one of the day, calling the bugle call for race number 1. And field of 5, 2-year-old trotting fillies. Horseman, parade your horses for race 1. Starter making its way to the backside. Starting gate as you see the drone high above us right here above the press box. And you're going to get a glance at the starting gate making its way back to the back stretch. I'll take a look at race number 1. This is a Jerry Hamilton, Progressive, pick 10, top point man right now. This race, as soon as it's over, Jerry will head down to the winner's circle, get his picture taken with the winner, and take a look at a very sharp 2-year-old or freshman 2-year-old trotting fillies. Golden Ratio, Airman's Jackpot, SV Little Martina, Lucy Jewel, and RD Work Going Spy. So take a look here, and you see Golden Ratio had been out 6 times with 50% of those are wins. Airman's Jackpot, 13 outings with 7 wins. And SV Little Martina, 8 outings with 1 win. Lucy Jewel been out 10 times, 50% also with 5 wins. As the post parade makes its way down in front of the grandstand, horse number 1, Golden Ratio with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Airman's Jackpot with Brett Erickson. Horse number 3, SV Little Martina with Will Rowland. Horse number 4, Lucy Jewel with James Gould. And horse number 5, RD Work Going Spy with Carrie Sturts. Your freshman trotting girls headed to the backside for race number 1. Set up over on the backside, Lisa Peters and driver Lyle Miller. And we were just talking to Lyle. I said, how you like the cold weather? He says, well, I already got my vacation and winter planned October the 4th, headed to Arizona. I said, really? That soon? He says, yep. Can't come soon enough. So at starter, Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5 2-year-old trotting fillies. Gators rolling. Golden Ratio, Airman's Jackpot, SV Little Martina, Lucy Jewel, and RD Work Going Spy. All 5 on the gate, $6,000 purse on the line. And all 5 get around the track. They'll get the money earnings here, 45, 25, 15, 10, and 5 in the Iowa County Fair Racing. That's how we split our money. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 1. 2-year-old trotting fillies. The freshman girls to kick it off, and here we go off and trotting. It's Airman's Jackpot, quick to the front with Brett Erickson. Racing second is Golden Ratio, and third is SV Little Martina. In fourth, Lucy Jewel, and racing fifth is RD Work Going Spy. But it's the Jackpot. Airman's Jackpot out on top. Racing second, Golden Ratio. Now up to take over third is Lucy Jewel. Lucy Jewel up into third. Racing fourth is SV Little Martina. As they head to the quarter pole out on top, it is Airman's Jackpot. 31 and 1/5, 31 and 1. Quick opening tempo for your freshman trotting fillies. It's Airman's Jackpot out on top. Golden Ratio races second. Lucy Jewel in third. Racing fourth, SV the wire. 2:04 and 4/5. 2:04 and 4. So dropping another 4 seconds, 2/3 for the Airman Batten filly out of a Glide Master mare. Rick Huffman and C.D. Huffman and Larry Mather, the breeders. Oh, Jerry Hamilton going to make his way downstairs. He's also our official timer. He will head on down to get his picture taken in the winner's circle on the Progressive Pick 10. It's going to be making the way back to the winner's circle will be the number 2 horse, Airman's Jackpot. Leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains. Brett Erickson, the Green Lantern, getting the driving win. 14 outings, 8 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3 for the Airman Baton filly. Out of a Glide Master mare, Cannot Tell a Lie. And headed to the winner's circle, Airman's Jackpot. Official results for the race 1. Golden Ratio was second. Airman's Jackpot, your winner. Horse number 3, SV Little Martina, was 4th. Horse number 4, Lucy Jewel, was 3rd. And horse number 5, RD Work Going Spy, was 5th. Top down, 2, 1, 4, 3, 5 on the bottom. 31 and 1, 103 flat, 134 and 1, 204 and 4. New lifetime mark. And Jerry Hamilton making his way down into the winner's circle. He is the top progressive pick 10 to kick off our 13 races here this afternoon. Up next, going to be race number 2. This will be the Jackie Culp, race 2. Jackie Culp currently second in the point standings. Field of 6. Only changes a medication change to number 5 horse, Millie Vanilli on Lasix. Horse number 1, Sabrina Song, owned by Kara Hauser, Hardy, Iowa. Brenda Minton, Perry, Iowa. Mark Minton trains and drives. 10 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. 203 and 1/5. Horse number 2, I Turn Heads, owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Caitlin M. Larson, Marshalltown, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains. Elliott Scheck drives. 9 outings with 2 seconds and 4/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, June Parker, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Jason R. Wilson, South Beloit, Illinois. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland drives. 15 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 4/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 4, Pink Moonshine, owned by Bernard E. Nanke, Waterloo, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Adam Hauser drives. Been out 10 times. When the winner's circle 50% with 5 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. Last race here at watch here was 2nd. Horse number 5, Millie Vanilli, owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. John Sainer trains. Jason Telford drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, 3/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. And horse number 6, Roland and Rita, owned by Roger Roland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Roland trains and drives. Been out 9 times, 8 wins with 1 second for this American Ideal filly. Last race to watch here, picked up a win, 201 new lifetime mark. So that is your field of 6 for the Jackie Culp, race number 2 for your 2-year-old pacing fillies. $6,000 purse on the line. Bring those horses on for race 2. Well, race number 2 will score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Taking a look at race number 2. Roland and Rita, top fillies in the state of Iowa for your 2-year-old pacing fillies. American Ideal out of an Art Escape mare. C. Hostetler, H. Hostetler, North Carolina was the breeders of this filly. A very nice 2-year-old pacing filly right here. And then Pink Moonshine, the Sneaky Bee Skip Along, 50% to the winner's circle, 10 outings with 5 wins. Then taking a look at Sabrina Song, 10 outings with 2 times to the winner's circle. I Turn Head, still looking to try to get that first win of its career, the Western Trademark filly. June Parker, been out 15 times, in the winner's circle twice. And Millie Manilli, 10 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, 3/3 for the Millionaire Cam filly. As we get set to go with race number 2. Jackie Culp. Jackie, we'll need you out to the winner's circle after race 2. If anybody in the Progressive Pick 10 needs help getting to the winner's circle, please let Gene and Juanita or somebody downstairs know. We'll get you out to the winner's circle, get your pictures taken, and you'll get the souvenir keepsake. And we do want to thank Tiffany Young, Tumble, Iowa on the bugle. 2 weeks in a row. They were first-timers last weekend. Glad to have them back for their second week of harness racing here at the Keokuk County Fairgrounds. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 2. And if you actually get your smart device out, you can tune into our YouTube stream. You can check it out. And I've got the drone footage above, high above turn number 1 being shown on the live feed right now. Actually, no, that's over down there off of turn number 4. I have my coordinates mixed up. Off of turn 4, you see Thomas Hall from the aerial shot. Also, the folks setting down there off of turn number 4 down the straightaway down towards the grandstand. So getting the drone footage. You see the drone over there off of turn number 4. And post parade for race 2. Horse number 1, Sabrina Song with Mark Minton. Horse number 2, I Turn Heads with Elliot Scheck. Number 4 horse, Pink Moonshine with Adam Hauser. Number 3, June Parker with Will Rowland. Number 6, Roland and Rita with Dwayne Rowland. And the 5 horse, Millie Vanelli with Jason Telfer. And starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 6. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Roland and Rita will come out of that back tier. Sabrina Song, I Turn Heads, June Parker, Pink Moonshine, and Millie Vanelli all off the gate. Gate is rolling. As we work past the draw gate. Roland and Rita hanging back a little bit. Now able to get up and can come out of any post position with only a field of 6. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 2. Picking up speed. And here we go off at Payson. It is Sabrina Song down to the inside. Sabrina Song getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second is June Parker. Racing third, I Turn Heads. In fourth, Pink Moonshine. Racing in fifth, Millie Vanilli. And sixth is Roland and Rita. Out on top is Sabrina Song with Mark Minton in command. Now Roland and Rita starting to roll to the outside. First over, first up to take over fifth. Now fourth. Now goes after third as they head to the quarter pole. Out on top is Sabrina Song. 30 and 3 fifths, 30 and 3. It's Sabrina Song out on top. Now up to battle is Roland and Rita. Roland and Rita the far outside. Sabrina Song to the inside. Battle for the top as they round the far turn. Out on top, showing the way. It is Roland and Rita and Sabrina Song. Sabrina Song still to the inside and having to go the long mile. And now off stride, putting in bad steps is Roland and Rita. Roland and Rita off stride, not still rough gated once again. At 1 minute, 1/5. 1 minute, 1/5. Out on top, showing the way, it's Sabrina Song. Sabrina Song, your race leader. Racing second. 101 and 1/5, 101 and 1 for the half. Off at 2 down the backside for the final time. Pink Moonshine now tips out, also to the outside. Racing second. As they head to the 3/4 pole is I Turn Heads. I Turn Heads and Sabrina Song. As they go to the 3/4 pole, it is Sabrina Song and I Turn Heads. 132 and 2 bis, 132 and 2. You've got a horse race 3 over now as they round the far turn. It is Pink Moonshine. The Moonshine wanting to shine today as they round the far turn. Adam Hauser with Pink Moonshine now clears on the front. Sabrina Song races second. Racing third is Roland and Rita trying to get back after putting the bad steps in. And it is Pink Moonshine. It's all Moonshine today with Pink Moonshine. Second, we'll go to Roland and Rita. Third, I Turn Heads. $203 and 3/5. 203 and 3 for the mile. Quarter and 30 and 3. The half was a correction, 101 and 1/5 for the half. 3/4 and 132 and 2. The mile, 203 and 3/5 for the mile. Into the winner's circle will be number 4, Pink Moonshine. Jackie Culp, where you at? All right, Jackie Culp making it out to the winner's circle. Once again, if you're in the top 13 and pick 10, we've been telling you, please get out. If you need help getting across the racetrack, they got people downstairs that'll get you over there. Please be safe getting across the racetrack, but please go in a timely fashion. Some horses not wanting to stand. We'll get your picture taken. We'll get your souvenir keepsake in the Progressive Pick 10. I got a happy birthday going out. Jackie Culp on the 13th. Well, the lovely Janine Duncan. She's richer. And we know she can use it, Gene. So we're waiting on the official results of race 2. We'll go to race number 3. Going to be your 2-year-old, your freshman trotting colts, Norma Alpers. Norma Alpers. If you can hear me, Norma, we'll get you out to the winner's circle after race 3. Horse number 1, Luca. Trained and driven by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. 11 outings, 3 wins, 1 second. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 2, Rocket Ranger. Leased to Lorenzo Gooch, Missouri City, Texas. Trained and driven by Lorenzo Gooch. 13 outings with 1 win and 6 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, DP Hoosier Hall, by Thomas and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Tom Shipley trains, Will Rowland drives. 11 outings with 3 wins and 2 thirds. Last race that watch here picked up a win, 208 4/5, new lifetime mark. Horse number 4, Lucky 22, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith Wilson, Marengo, Kaviana Johnson, North Liberty. Trained by Rick Huffman, driven by Chad Swenson. 11 outings with 5 wins, 4 seconds. Last race to watch here was 4th. And horse number 5, My Kind of Chrome, owned by Michael J. Telfer, Hedrick, Iowa. John Sainer trains and drives. 10 outings with 1 win, 1 second, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 6. That is your field of 5. The Norma Alpers, race number 3, currently 3rd in the Progressive Pick 10 standings. Norma Alpers be ready to head to the winner's circle right after race 3. Okay, race number 2. Horse number 1, Sabrina Song, finishing 6th, will be placed 5th. Horse number 2, I Turn Heads, finishing 3rd, will be placed 2nd. Horse number 3, June Parker, was 5th, will be placed 4th. Horse number 4, Pink Moonshine, was your winner. Horse number 5, Millie Vanilli, was 4th, will be placed 3rd. And horse number 6, Roland and Rita, was 2nd, will be placed 6th due to an extensive break, unrestrained break at the coming to the half. Top down will be 6P5, 3P2, 5P4, 1, 4P3, 2P6. 30 and 3, 101 and 1, 132 and 2, a mile 203 and 3/5 for Pink Moonshine. And we do want to thank the lovely Beretta Winnington on the bugle for the call of race number 3. Thank you, Beretta. Glad you can make it to the races. Yeah, post parade for race 2. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. This is your freshman trotting Colts and Gildings. Horse number 1, Luca with Jim Reese. Horse number 2, Rocket Ranger with Lorenzo Gooch. Horse number 3, DP Hoosier Hall with Will Rowland. Horse number 4, Lucky 22 with Chad Swenson. And the 5, My Kinda Chrome with John Sainer. That's your field of 5. 2-year-old trotting Colts and Gildings. All 5 will be off the gate. And this will be currently 3rd in the progressive pick 10 standings, Norma Alpers. Norma Alpers. You want to be ready right after the end of this race. Get to the winner's circle to get your picture taken. And starter Lisa Peters has called for a field of 5. Trot and Colts. Gate is rolling. Driver Lyle Miller out of Humboldt, Iowa during the summer. Wintertime, he swims down in Mesa, Arizona. Snowbird. Luca, Rocket Ranger, DP Hoosier Hall, Lucky 22, and My Kinda Chrome. And taking a look, Lucas Hall, Amigo Ranger, a Major Athens, another Lucas Hall, and a McDuffie. Two-year-old Trot and Colts and Gildings all looking good as they work past the draw gate. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 3. And we have got a recall. Lights are on. We have a recall. So we do have a recall. So and that recall for the number one horse. Got in front of the gate. We'll need a head number. For the number 1. So once again, number 1 horse will be headed back. We'll need a head number. For the number 1, Luca. Got in front of the gate. That is the reason for the recall. So number 1 horse back to the barn area for an equipment adjustment for the number 1. And a reminder, some future harness dates coming up. We do have tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, 12:30. We do have 3-year-olds and aged Iowa on the pace. And then we head north to the Humboldt County Fairgrounds in Humboldt, Iowa for racing action up at the Humboldt County Fairgrounds for races going on September 17th and 18th. That is a Saturday, September 17th and 18th. That will be 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds, the final Iowa registered races to accumulate points. And then Humboldt County Fairgrounds for the Iowa Sire Stakes on September the 25th. That is a Sunday, September 25th. And then the Iowa Finals will go on September 2, Sunday. Championship Sunday, October the 2nd, Humboldt County Fairgrounds and Consolations. And other races will go on October the 1st. Aged Iowa will also go on October the 2nd. So we will have 8 races along with our Aged Iowa for our Championship Sunday. Also, a reminder, stop on down, pick up some good food down at the concession stand, and we are talking about those pumpkin bars. Yep, get you a fresh baked pumpkin bar at the concession stand. And they still have that great, wonderful angel food cake in there. It was going fast, so you might want to get you a piece. All right, all five back onto the track, and they will head towards the starting gate. Starter Lisa Peters along with driver Lyle Miller for race number 3. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the Trot Colt and Gelding division. Field of 5, going for $6,000. Well, rumor has it in the state of Iowa, there's a big game going to be kicking off right around 3 o'clock in Iowa City. The Cy-Hawk Challenge. Who's it going to be this year? Will it be the Hawkeyes or will it be the Cyclones? And Gators rolling for race number 3. Luca, Rocket Ranger, DP Hoosier Hall, Lucky 22, My Kind of Chrome. As they work past the draw gate. All 5 on the gate as they round the far turn. Picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. Off stride is My Kind of Chrome. Getting out on top, it is Lucky 22. Lucky 22, DP Hoosier Hall. DP Hoosier Hall down to the inside, to the outside. It is Lucky 22. Lucky 22 now clears on the front. Out on top, racing on the front end. Racing second. It is DP Hoosier Hall. Racing in that third position is Luca. In fourth, it is Rocket Ranger. In fifth is My Kind of Chrome. As they head to the quarter pole. At the quarter pole, it is Lucky 22 with Chad Swensett. 32 and 2 Vis, 32 and 2. Out on top, it's Lucky 22. Racing second is DP Hoosier Hall. Racing third, Luca. In fourth, Rocket Ranger. In fifth, My Kind of Chrome, all right there. And 5.5, 6 lengths cover the field. As around the far turn, make their way down now to Lucky 22, starting to stand on the accelerator, put a little distance on the field as they come to the half. Racing second is DP Hoosier Hall at the half. 104 and 1/5, 104 and 1. Out on top, showing the way, it's Lucky 22. Racing second, DP Hoosier Hall. Racing third, it is Luca. In fourth, Rocket Ranger. In fifth is My Kind of Chrome. Off a 2 down the backside. As they head to the 3/4 pole, now tipping out, it's DP Hoosier Hall up to battle. You've got a battle as they go to the 3/4 pole. DP Hoosier Hall to the outside, to the inside. It is Lucky 22. 135 to the 3/4 pole. Luca races third. In fourth, My Kind of Chrome. And off stride is Rocket Ranger. As around the far turn now, Luca takes a look to the outside. Lucky 22. As they turn for home, it's DP Hoosier Hall. It's all DP Hoosier Hall for the win. Second, we'll go to Luca. Third, Lucky 22. Fourth, we'll go to Rocket Ranger. And fifth, My Kind of Chrome. 205 and 4/5. 205 and 4 for the mile. So DP Hoosier Hall, Thomas and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Tom Shipley trains, Will Rowland driving. That'll make 12 lifetime starts with 4 wins and 2/3, 205 and 4/5. New lifetime mark for the Major Athens colt. Out of Dewey Cheatham and Howmare, David Perry Bontrager, Seymour, Iowa, the breeder of DP Hoosier Hall. And we can get Norma Alpers out to the winner's circle. Get your picture taken with DP Hoosier Hall. Will Rowland. Well, Kathy Shipley, one of the owners, Buster back at the barn getting things done. DP Hoosier Hall. And Norma Alper's going to be headed out to get her picture taken. She is currently 3rd in the Progressive Pick 10. DP Hoosier Hall. New lifetime mark, 205 and 4. Yeah, official results for race 3. Horse number 1, Luca, was 2nd. Horse number 2, Rocket Ranger, was 4th. Horse number 3, DP Hoosier Hall, your winner. Horse number 4, Lucky 22, was 3rd. And horse number 5, My Kind of Chrome, was 5th. Top down, 2, 4, 1, 3, 5 on the bottom. Quarter and 32 and 2. The half, 104 and 1. 3/4, 135. New lifetime mark, 205 and 4/5 for the Major Athens colt, DP Hoosier Hall.
All right, race number 4 about to come to the track. Jason Ludwig, Dwayne Hewlett, and some good horses in this race, Jason. Elliot Scheck is on Mark Box 20. James Gold is on Sneaking Through the Night. Dwayne Rowland is on Checkmark. Will Rowland is on Chicken and Dice, and that's the horse we probably want to talk about most. And then Chad Finson is on Take a Closer Look. But Chicken and Dice is a race or a horse that we talked about has scratched 2 out of the last 3 entries as sick, but 1 going away in the race in between there. So that's a horse. We'll see how tomorrow goes, or today goes, for Chicken and Dice, but a horse that I think everybody expects to be at the front at the end of the race.
Yeah, absolutely. That he is certainly shown himself to be the star pupil of the division, so to speak. And I mean, I have a difficult time believing anyone in the division in general, never mind in this race specifically, being able to beat him.
I talked to Tony Paris a few weeks ago when Chicken and Dice scratched the first time, and he said there was a little bit of sickness going through the barn. And Chicken and Dice wasn't ever overly sick, but when you have a horse that good, you're going to be a little overly precautious probably, right?
Sure, absolutely. I mean, horse has made over $20,000 already this summer and only 9 starts. Yes, that's certainly a horse you want to, is pulling his lion's share of the earnings as far as that goes, and definitely want to make sure he's in good condition.
So Mark Box 20, Sneaking Through the Night, check mark, and Take a Closer Look. If you have to pick the long shot to beat Chicken and Dice, who is it?
If I got to pick somebody from that race, I'd probably have to go with Take a Closer Look. Take a Closer Look is, looking at the program, has been second 7 times this summer, and a lion's share of those, most of them have been to Chicken and Dice. And so I know Rick has always talked highly of this horse, or feels he's a pretty nice colt. If there was one that could somehow manage to spring the upset, I'd have to believe it'd be that one.
So if we're to the point at right now, race number 4, somebody is still in the 10 for 10 deal that goes with the Iowa Harness Horseman. Yep. Chicken and Dice is your pick, though, right?
Oh, absolutely.
If somebody else does it, it blows it right here, probably. Well, Jason,
Yeah.
thanks. We'll come back for race number 5 in just a minute, and all the folks at home can send us messages and tell us whether you're right or wrong. We'll be right back.
And taking a look at race number 4, be your 2-year-olds on the pace. This will be the Margaret Blassman. Race number 4, field of 5. Mark Box 20, Dwayne Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa owns. Trained by Dwayne Rowland, driven by Elliott Scheck. 11 outings, 1 win, 1 second, and 4 thirds. Horse number 2, sneaking through the night. Owned by Stephanie, Justin, and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, James Gould drives. 10 outings, 1 second, 3 thirds. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 3, Checkmark, owned by Connie and Judith Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 10 outings, 3 wins, 3 seconds. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 4, Chicken and Dice, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 9 outings, been perfect in all 9 starts, but does show 2 scratches. Scratch on 9-3, sick, and also coming back with a win on August the 27th, also scratch sick on August the 20th. So it's been out 9 times, perfect in all 9 starts. Number 5, take a closer look, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains, Chad Swinson drives. 12 outings, 4 wins, 7 seconds. Last race to watch here, picked up a win, 205 and 2 fifths. That is your field of 5 for the Margaret Blassman. Race number 4. And we do want to welcome Eric Plowman, Keosauqua, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 4. Thank you, Eric. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 4. This will be the Margaret Vlassman, race number 4. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, colt and gelding division. Also, a reminder, stop on down, check out some of that Iowa Harness Horsemen's Association swag, all kinds of new stuff, long sleeve t-shirts, hooded sweatshirts, also zip-up hooded sweatshirts, and much more. Also, some new trucker hats. Stop on down, pick up some souvenirs. Post parade for the 4th, the 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, colt and gelding division. Horse number 1, Mark Box 20 with Elliott Scheck. Horse number 2, Sneaking Through the Night with James Gould. Horse number 3, Checkmark with Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 4, Chicken and Dice with Will Rowland. And horse number 5, Take a Closer Look with Chad Swenson. Field of 5. 2-year-old colt and gelding on the pace. So Margaret Vlassman, race number 4. Margaret, be ready to go right after the finish of race 4. Get your picture taken in the winner's circle. Who's it going to be? Field of 5. Gators rolling. Mark Box 20, Sneaking Through the Night, check mark. Chicken and Dice. Take a closer look. As they work past the draw gate. All 5 off the gate. There's around the far turn. Make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 4. The Margaret Vlassman. Race number 4, 2-year-old pacing colts and geldings. And here we go off and pace side. To the far outside is Take a Closer Look. Take a closer look with Chad Swenson getting out on top, showing the way. Racing second now. He's shaking his head, not liking it. Take a closer look. It's still going to clear on the front end. Racing second is Mark Box 20. Racing in third, Sneaking Through the Night. Racing for this Chicken and Dice. And in fifth is Checkmark. As they head to the quarter pole out on top, it's Take a Closer Look. 30 and 3. Here out on top, it is Take a Closer Look. Racing second It is Mark Box 20. In third, sneaking through the night, racing for Chicken and Dice. And in fifth is Checkmark. Now Chicken and Dice tips out first over, first up as they make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the point. It is Take a Closer Look. Racing second. It is Mark Box 20. Now Chicken and Dice up to battle for second. 101, 101. Out on top, it is Take a Closer Look. Racing second. It is a battle for second. Chicken and Dice races second, and third is Mark Box 20. Off a 2 down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, showing the way. It's Take a Closer Look. Now Chicken and Dice having a good long mile, still parked at the 3/4 pole. 131, 131. And Chicken and Dice now working on trying to clear. Take a closer look. Take a closer look. Still right there now. It's Chicken and Dice out on the front end. Chicken and Dice clears. Meta try to make it 10 for 10. Take a closer look. Races second, but it's all Chicken and Dice. 10 starts, 10 wins for the Millionaire Cam Colt. Chicken and Dice second. Take a closer look. Photo for third. 203 flat for Chicken and Dice. A quarter and 30 and 3, a half and 101, 3/4 and 131, the mile 203 for Chicken and Dice. Chicken and Dice owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin, Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. That'll make 10 starts, 10 wins, perfect in 2022 for the Millionaire Cam Gilding. Out of a Yankee Cruiser mare, Thomas Jeff Carey of Columbus Junction, Iowa, and Caitlin L. Jones from Florida, the Breeders. 203, the mile for Chicken and Dice. Fish results for the fourth. Horse number 1, Mark Box 20, was third. Horse number 2, Snaking Through the Night, was fifth. Horse number 3, Checkmark, was fourth. Horse number 4, Chicken and Dice, your winner. And horse number 5, Take a Closer Look, was second. Top down, 3, 5, 4, 1, 2 on the bottom. 30 and 3, 101, 131, 203, the mile. Margaret Glassman, make your way over to the winner's circle.
Well, back for race number 5 now. Gary Lyles is on Prima Bella. Will Rowland is on She Pirate. There's probably the favorite, I would imagine. Paul Hochstedler is on Emmy Princess of Paris, who does have some wins, but we'll talk about that in a second. Adam Hauser, Omaha Storm Chaser, and Heidi Sainer on Carmel Kate. We mentioned She Pirate. We talked about Chicken and Dice and the Pacers. When you're talking trotting in Iowa this summer, She Pirate's probably the horse to talk about.
Absolutely. I mean, she has been the talk of the town, so to speak, as far as being a $5,000 or less purchase at a small Kelowna sale. The breeding doesn't necessarily stick out on her, but Ryan Sherman, a first time owner, has somehow managed to have one of the best horses in the state. It's kind of remarkable.
Well, sometimes that happens, right? I mean, you can do all the best breeding you want, but occasionally one pops in, right? And they have to start somewhere. That line had to start somewhere, and She Pirate was at the start of that line, apparently, for somebody, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You're right. That's kind of the beautiful thing with horse racing, that you can have the best breeding, the best trainers, the best everything. Sometimes a horse just doesn't want to go, and sometimes it's the total opposite thing. Where it's someone's a first time owner and he trained this horse down himself, for the most part, and it's not necessarily the best breeding, but man, she's an absolute monster.
So Paul Hochstetler brings Emmy Princess of Paris to the A class here and races against She Pirate in this 5th race. Emmy Princess of Paris has got some wins in the B class. You see sports where you start getting some feelings that you can do something. Does winning in that B class and being able to now move to the upper echelon, we'll say, for lack of a better term, can they bring some of that confidence to this and maybe give some of these horses that have been running A class a little longer a little run for their money?
Oh, absolutely. I think Emmy Princess of Paris is a pretty nice trotting filly, and she's been getting a little bit better for the most part each week. And I'm certainly I would not peg her to beat She Pirate, but absolutely I'm beating one or two of the horses in this race and finishing 4th, maybe 3rd. Absolutely, I think that's within the realm of possibility for her.
Taking home a little money, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, there's 5-horse fields, so she just got to make it around the track for that. But yes, absolutely.
Gary Lyles brings Prima Bella, and looking through the list, Prima Bella is probably the one that can give She Pirate a little bit of a run, at least early in the race, right?
Yeah, I would say that Prima Bella is probably the second most talented, at least from what we've gathered. I would actually look at the 4. The 4, Omaha Storm Chaser. Last week, Adam Hauser got the switch from Paul Hochstetler on the drive, and she was a hard charging second and actually beat Prima Bella last week. So I don't either of them are at She Pirate, but Omaha Storm Chaser is actually probably who I would pick to finish second in this race based off of how last week went.
So Omaha Storm Chaser is your stretch pick, and She Pirate is your, if you want to keep the 10 for 10 going, She Pirate's your pick, then is what you're telling me.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, we're going to find out if you're right on this one or not. Folks at home, make sure you hop into live chat and give Jason a hard time if he picks this one wrong. He's picked 2 easy ones, so he says, or so he thinks. And I'm guessing everybody who's going for 10 for 10 is thinking the same thing. We'll be back for race number 7. Might be a smidge more difficult on that one when we come back.
I'll take a look at race number 5, 2-year-old Trot and fillies. This will be the Margaret Berg race. Number 5, currently 5th in the Progressive Pick 10 standings. Horse number 1, Prima Bella, owned by Tiffany K. Lyles, Tomo, Iowa. Tiffany Lyles trains, Gary Lyles drives. 10 outings with 3 wins, 3 seconds, 4 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 2, She Pirate, owned by Ryan M. Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 12 outings with 9 wins and 2 thirds. It's won its last 4 starts, picked up a win, 205 and 1/5 here at Watch Here. Emmy Princess of Paris, Paul Samuel Hostetler, Kelowna, Iowa, owns, trains, and drives. Been out 6 times, 2 wins, 3 seconds, and moving up into the A class for the first time in 2022. Horse number 4, Omaha Storm Chaser, owned by Will McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Paul Hostetler trains, Adam Hauser drives. 11 outings with 3 seconds, 1 third. Last race here at Watch Here was 2nd, 206 and 3/5. And horse number 5, Carmel Kate, owned by John Sainer, Batavia, Iowa. Jason Telfer, Selma, Iowa. John Sainer trains, Heidi Sainer drives. 9 outings, 1 second, 2 thirds. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot filly division. And we do want to thank Michael J. Telper, Hedrick, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of race 5. Thank you, Mike. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 5. This is your freshman, Trot and Fillies, second division. $6,000 purse on the line. Field of 5. Also, we do want to thank Jacob Glandon, Webster, Iowa, with the drone footage on our YouTube live stream. A couple warm-up horses make their way back towards the draw gate and post-parade for race number 5. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. This is your freshman Trotting Girls, 2-year-old Trotting Fillies. Horse number 1, Prima Bella with Gary Lyles. Horse number 2, She Pirate with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Emmy Princess of Paris with Paul Hostetler. Horse number 4, Omaha Storm Chaser with Adam Hauser. And horse number 5, Carmel Kate with Heidi Sainer. And Heidi Sainer, new look. Got her new driving colors on. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 5. Freshman Trotting Fillies. Prima Bella, She Pirate, Emmy Princess of Paris, Omaha Storm Chaser, and Carmel Kate. Second division of the girls, Trotting fillies. Picking up speed. And here we go off and trotting. It's She Pirate. Down through the middle, down to the far outside is Omaha Storm Chaser, Prima Bella. Out on top, it is She Pirate. She Pirate out on top, racing second, Prima Bella. Racing third, Omaha Storm Chaser. In fourth, Emmy, Princess of Paris, and it's Carmel Kate. Down the backside for the first time, it's She Pirate. She Pirate out on top with Will Rowland. As they head to the quarter pole, it is She Pirate. She Pirate taking them to the quarter. 31 and 2/5, 31 and 2. She Pirate out on top. Racing second is Prima Bella. Racing third, Omaha Storm Chaser. In fourth, it is Emmy, Princess of Paris. And in fifth, Carmel Kate. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end, showing the way, it is She Pirate. The Pirate, strong once again. Prima Bella sitting right there on the helmet, getting the trip in second. 102 and 4/5, 102 and 4, so equal fractions right there. Out on top, showing the way, it is She Pirate. Prima Bella races second. In third is Omaha Storm Chaser. In fourth, Emmy, Princess of Paris. And fifth, Carmel Kate. Down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole, it's She Pirate trying to turn it on. She Pirate taking her to the three-quarter pole. 134, 134. Now Omaha Storm Chaser up to battle for second. Omaha Storm Chaser up into second. Racing third is Prima Bella. Emmy, Princess of Paris, now up to battle for third. And it's all She Pirate, the Spectator K filly, turning it on. Omaha Storm Chaser in second. Third, Emmy, Princess of Paris. Stablemate's going to be second and third. Fourth, Prima Bella. And fifth, Carmel Kate. 205 and 1/5, 205 and 1 for She Pirate. And Margaret Berg, make your way down to the winner's circle. Margaret Berg, currently fifth in the Progressive Pick 10 standings. Yeah, official results for race 5. Horse number 1, Prima Bella, was fourth. Horse number 2, She Pirate, your winner. Horse number 3, Emmy, Princess of Paris, was third. Horse number 4, Omaha Storm Chaser, was second. And horse number 5, Carmel Kate, was fifth. Top down, 4, 1, 3, 2, 5 on the bottom. 31 and 2, 102 and 4, 134, 205 and 1/5 for She Pirate. That'll make 13 starts, 10 wins, and 2/3 for She Pirate. Margaret Berg going to make her way over into the winner's circle, get her picture taken with owner Ryan Sherman, Marengo, Iowa. Driver Will Rowland. A very nice 2-year-old trotting filly, She Pirate, sired by Spectator K out of an Armbro Tropicana mare. Breeder Andy and Julie Merritt, Seymour, Iowa. And up next, going to be race number 6, be the David Bunker. David Bunker, currently 6th in the point standings. Oh, race 6, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. Field of 6, 1 driver change, number 6, Natty Shield going by Carrie Sturts. Horse number 1, Liar's Last Squirt, owned by Frank L. Chitwood, Centerville, Missouri. Trained by John Sainer, driven by Jason Telfer. 10 outings with 1 second. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 2, Blazing Love, owned by Mark and Brenda Minton, Perry, Iowa. Stephanie Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Mark Minton trains and drives. 9 outings, 1 win, 1 second, 3/3. Last race at Running Aces on September the 1st was 6th. Horse number 3, Waterloo Lucy, owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 10 outings with 4 wins, 3 seconds. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 4, Two Start Magic, owned by Roger D. Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains and drives. 9 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. Horse number 5, Philister Photo, owned by Penny S. Lindell, Cherokee, Iowa. Trained by Joel McDonald, driven by Chad Swinson. 10 outings with 6 wins, 2 seconds. Last race here at Watch Here picked up a win, 203. Horse number 6, Natty Shield Golden Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Carrie Sturts trains and drives. 13 outings, 1 second, 3/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. That is your field of 6, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. So the freshman pacing fillies up for the David Bunker race 6 on our 13 race card. And we do want to thank Gloria Stroman on the bugle for the call of the 6. Thank you, Gloria. She's been grilling up some burgers and some brats and all kinds of good things down on the grill. Horseman, parade your horses for the 6th. Parade your horses for the 6th. The field of 6 for the 6th on our 13 race program. And starting gate making its way to the backside, headed over to the quarter pole as we get set to go. Post parade for race 6. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division, the David Bunker. Currently 6th in the Progressive Pick 10 standings. And number 1, Liar's Last Squirt, getting the equipment adjustment over in the barn area. Number 1, Liar's Last Squirt, getting the equipment adjustment. And post parade for race 6, going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. 2-year-old Pacing Fillies. Horse number 2, Blazing Love with Mark Menton. Horse number 3, Waterloo Lucy with Will Rowland. Horse number 4, 2-Star Magic, Dwayne Rowland. Horse number 1, Liar's Last Squirt with Jason Telfer. Horse number 5, Philister Photo with Chad Swinson. And the 6, Natty Shield Going Spy with Kerry Sturts. That starter Lisa Peters called for field 6, 2-year-old Pacing Fillies. Gate is rolling. Liar's Last Squirt, Blazing Love, Waterloo Lucy, 2-Star Magic, and Philister Photo. All off the gate. Natty Shield Going Spy out of that back tier. As around the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for our race number 6 on our 13 race program. Picking up speed. And here we go off at Pisa. Philister Photo to the far outside. Down to the inside, it's Waterloo Lucy. Waterloo Lucy out on top. Philister Photo off stride. Off stride, Philister Photo. Out on top, showing the way, it's Waterloo Lucy. Racing second is Liar's Last Squirt. Racing third is Blazing Love. Racing in that 4th position, 2-Star Magic. In 5th, Natty Shield Going Spy. In 6th, Philister Photo. As they head to the quarter pole, out on top, taking them to the quarter, it's Waterloo Lucy. 31 and 3, best 31 and 3. Out on top, Waterloo Lucy. Racing second is Liar's Last Squirt. Racing in that 3rd position is Blazing Love. In 4th, 2-Star Magic. Racing 5th, Natty Shield Going Spy. At 6th is Philister Photo. All nose to tail right there. And 7 lengths cover the field. Now Philister Photo up to battle for 5th. Also moving and shaking is 2-Star Magic up to battle for 3rd. 104 to the half. Out on top, it's Waterloo Lucy. Racing second is Liar's Last Squirt. Racing third, 2-Star Magic. And 4th, Blazing Love. Philister Photo up to battle for 4th. As they head to the 3/4 pole. Out on top, it's Waterloo Lucy. Waterloo Lucy with Will Rowland taking her to the 3/4 pole. 134, 1/5, 134 and 1. Philister Photo now up to battle for second. To the inside, it's Two Star Magic. Battle for second. Out on top, it's Waterloo Luce. Waterloo Luce. And now Two Star Magic and Philister Photo for second. As they turn for home down the stretch, it is Waterloo Lucy, Two Star Magic, Philister Photo trying to close. It is the 3, Waterloo Lucy second. We'll go to Philister Photo. 206 and 1/5. 206 and 1 for the mile for Waterloo Lucy. Quarter and 31 and 3. A half and 104, 3/4 and 134 and 1. The mile 206 and 1/5 for Waterloo Luce. They're going to be making the way. The winner still going to be the number 3, Waterloo Lucy, owned by Jade Along, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Roland drives. How to make 11 starts, 5 wins, 3 seconds. Odds on equality. The stud, Cole Muffler mare, Jade Along, the breeder out of Wisconsin. 206 and 1/5 for Waterloo Lucy. David Bunker headed out to get his picture taken with Waterloo Lucy. Fish results for the 6th. Horse number 1, Liar's Last Squirt, was 5th. Horse number 2, Blazing Love, was 4th. Horse number 3, Waterloo Lucy, your winner. Horse number 4, Two Star Magic, was 3rd. Horse number 5, Philister Photo, was 2nd. And horse number 6, Natty Shield Going Spy, was 6th. Top down, 5, 4, 1, 3, 2, 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 3. The half and 104. 3/4 and 134 and 1. The mile 206 and 1/5 for Waterloo Lucy.
All right, we're back for race number 7, and it looks like this. It's a 1-mile trot, 6,000 to win. Will Roland on Batten First is how we have it labeled, and we'll talk about that in a second as well. Chad Svensson on Major's Song, James Gold on Big Iron, Marion Sainer on Hocho Final Victory. I'll get it out in a second. And Will Roland again on Financial Swan. So that's what we said we'd talk about. Financial Swan is the horse that's ran the best of late, I think, in this group. But Financial Swan has done that with Royal Roland in the cart as the driver. Mm-hmm. Now it's going to be somebody else. Now, will it be Will Roland? Or will Roland stick with Batten First, who he's kind of been driving of late, and will somebody else be on Financial Swan? Yet to be determined. I'm talking to you right now. Any chance you could be on Financial Swan?
I would sure love to drive him. I suppose that is beyond my beyond my control. I suppose, but if I happen to be on it, then I absolutely should be picking Financial Swan, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things we talked about in this. The way the books work is the horses have drivers, right? And then sometimes they say this person's going to drive this horse, and they throw them all in the hat. They draw them out, and then sometimes they're two, or sometimes they're in as many as 3 horses. They're driving 3 horses in the same race occasionally. So we'll wait and see how that shakes out. But I think you believe that no matter who's on Financial Swan, that's going to be your pick, right?
Yeah. Yep, I do believe that. I think that he is a horse where you look at his last three starts, the two wins, he was just absolutely dominant. And actually the one time he finished second, he made a break in the first turn and just trotted a absolutely monster back half, I think in like a minute and change, under 101 to just barely get beat out by a length or two. I mean, he is a really, really special horse. I would think as long as he can get through that first turn, okay, then he ought to be the favorite in this race.
Well, I think the second, Chad Svensson on Major Song, that horse has been good lately. 3 seconds and a first in his last 5 starts. So that horse has been good. If somebody's going to give Final or Financial Swan a run in this race, my pick would be Major Song. But Baton First has had its good runs. Big Iron has ran good, even though he kind of struggled of late, but it has had some good runs. And Hocho Final Victory has had some good runs and has won some races through the summer as well. So this probably is the most even match race that we've talked about.
Absolutely. And that's it would not totally shock me if any of the other four were to win. If Financial Swan does happen to make a mistake. I think that all four of those have been racing largely pretty well as of late. And I mean, you look at Major Song was only a couple lengths back of Financial Swan last week. And to get up for second. So absolutely. I mean, there's it's a deep race. Like I said, 1 through 5. The fifth place horse isn't gonna deserve fifth place necessarily. But I will say I am happy to see happy that's a 5-horse field because all these horses deserve to be making money this weekend.
Right. Well, every horse deserves to make money every weekend, right? That's if you're the driver, that's what you believe, right? If you're the owner or the driver, you believe every horse deserves to make money every weekend. You want it to anyway, right?
Yeah,
you want it
absolutely.
to anyway, for sure. So, well, Jason, thanks for joining us on these. Again, this is the first week. We're going to see how it shakes out. We'll do it again once we see how it works here, and then maybe we can get a little better backdrop for me, a better camera angle for me, so I don't look like me, if that's a possible thing. But thanks for joining us, and good luck this weekend.
Perfect. Thank you for having me, Dwayne.
Well, race number 7, Baton First, Major Song, Big Iron, Hocho Final Victory, and Financial Swan. Baton First, owned by Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction, Iowa. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland will do the driving. 12 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, 1/3. Last raced here was second. Horse number 2, Major Song, owned by Rick and C.D. Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Keith M. Wilson, Marengo, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Swenson drives. 11 outings, 2 wins, 4 seconds, 2/3. Last race here at Watch here was second. Horse number 3, Big Iron, owned by Justin and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains. James Gould drives. 10 outings, 1 win, 2 seconds, 3/3. Last race to watch here was sixth. Horse number 4, Hocho Final Victory, leased to Mary and Jake Sainer. Dowds, Iowa. Faye M. Tedrow, Dowds, Iowa. Trained and driven by Jake Sainer. 11 outings, 4 wins, 1/3. Last race to watch here was fifth. Horse number 5, Financial Swan, owned by Royal Roland Grinnell, Iowa. Thomas and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Tom Shipley trains. Adam Hauser drives. 6 outings, 3 wins, 1 second. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old on the trot. Colt and Gelding division. Second leg of the 2-year-old trot and colts and geldings. And we do want to thank Fred Wagner, Walman, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 7th. Thank you, Fred. Horseman, prayed your horses for race 7. Prayed your horses for the 7th place. Baton First, Major Song, Big Iron, Hocho Final Victory, and Financial Swan. Field of 5. 2-year-old trot and colts and geldings. Post parade for the 7th. Horse number 1, batting first with Will Rowland. Horse number 2, Major Song with Chad Swenson. Horse number 3, Big Iron with James Gould. Horse number 4, Hocho Final Victory with Jake Sainer. And the 5, Financial Swan with Adam Hauser. And we do want to thank our drone operator from Webster, Iowa, Jacob Glandon, giving you those awesome footage and shots from the Keokuk County Fairgrounds and Iowa Harness Racing. Batting first, Major Song, Big Iron, Hocho Final Victory, and Financial Swan. Gate is rolling. As they work past the draw gate, all 5 off the gate. Batting first, Major Song, Big Iron, Hocho Final Victory, and Financial Swan. As they round the far turn, make their way down the front stretch for the start of race number 7. Picking up speed. And here we go, Van Trot, Hocho Final Victory, and Jake Sainer on the top, down into turn 1, racing second is Big Iron, Financial Swan racing in third, racing fourth, Major Song, and fifth, it is batting first. Out on the front end, it's Hocho Final Victory. Hocho Final Victory out on the front end. Racing second is Big Iron. In third, Financial Swan. Now batting first. Now on the move up to take over fourth for Major Song. Now third. Now second. Now going to go after your race leader as they head to the quarter pole. At the quarter. 33 and 3/5. 33 and 3. Nice snoozer right there. Out on the front. It is a battle. Batting first, still parked to the outside. Batting first and Hocho Final Victory. And now, going to drop in that 2 pocket after getting parked. It is batting first. Racing third, Big Iron in fourth. On the move to the outside. It is Major Song. And at the half, it is Hocho Final Victory. 105 and 4/5, 105 and 4. Out on the front end, showing the way. It's Hocho Final Victory. Major Song races second. In third is Financial Swan. Off a 2 down the backside as they head to the 3/4 pole. Major Song now starting to step on the accelerator. Financial Swan now up to take over second. Hocho Final Victory races third, but here comes batting first at the 3/4 pole. 138. It's Major Song and Financial Swan. Financial Swan, the big colt, up to take the lead. Racing second is Major Song. Racing third, it is batting first. Now to the outside, Big Iron. In fifth is Hocho Final Victory. As they turn it on, it's Financial Swan with Adam Hauser. Financial Swan, he's financial today with Adam Hauser. Second, Major Song. Third, batting first. Fourth, Big Iron. And fifth, Hocho Final Victory. 208 and 2/5, 208 and 2 for the mile. Quarter and 33 and 3, a half and 105 and 4, 3/4 and 138. The mile, 2:08 and 2 for Financial Swan. Picking up the win, Financial Swan, owned by Royal Rolling, Grinnell, Iowa. Thomas and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Tom Shipley trains. Adam Hauser doing the driving. Royal Rolling in Fiji, enjoying a getaway. Adam Hauser filling in for Royal Rolling. Usually drives this colt. That'll make 7 starts, 4 wins, 1 second, 2:08 and 2 for the Lucas Hall colt. Out of a Swan for All mare, breeder Alvin Bontrager, Lorimore, Iowa. Official results for race number 7. Horse number 1, Batten First, was 3rd. Horse number 2, Major Song, 2nd. Horse number 3, Big Iron, was 4th. Horse number 4, Hocho Final Victory, 5th. And Financial Swan into the winner's circle. Sherry Bunker headed out to the winner's circle, get her picture taken with Kathy Shipley and Adam Hauser with Financial Swan. Up next, going to be race number 8. 2-year-olds on the pace. Be the Mike Telfer. Michael J. Telfer, Hedrick, Iowa. 8th in the point standings. Field of 4. Horse number 1, Sign of the Times. Owned by Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Chad Swenson drives. 13 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, 3 thirds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 2. Just a Millionaire, owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa, Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Mark Minton drives. 11 outings with 3 seconds, 5 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 3, Payson Duratio, owned by Shirley Ann Smith, Ely, Iowa, Debbie Phillips, Cedar Rapids, Iowa. Scott Smith trains. Adam Hauser drives. 9 outings with 1 third. And last race here at watch here was 4th. Horse number 4, Billie Eilish, owned by Dwayne and Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Trained and driven by Dwayne Rowland. Been out 7 times, 1 win, 4 thirds. Last race here at Watch Here picked up a win in 206 and 1/5. But as you see, first time moving up into that A division. Field of 4. Sign of the Times, Just a Millionaire, Pace and Ratio, and Billie Eilish. Mike Tilper, currently 8th in the Progressive Pick 10, race 8. And we do want to thank Owen Nestle. Sheraton, Iowa, won the bugle for the call of the 8th. Thank you, Owen. Horseman, parade your horses for the 8th race. Parade your horses for the 8th race on our 13 race card. Yeah, post parade for race 8. Got to be making its way down in front of the grandstand. Sign of the Times, Just a Millionaire, Pace and Ratio, and Billie Eilish. And taking a look at the number 1 horse has been up in that A division in the last 4 starts, $6,000 races. Just a Millionaire has been up the last 3 starts and then dropped back to the A back on August the 13th, and a couple others A divisions on July 30th and August the 6th. Pace and Ratio, first move up into the A division. And Billie Eilish, also first time moving up, has a win coming out of the B class, moving up into the A division. Field 4. And we do want to thank Track Crew. Connie rolling in the big red tractor. Travis Scheck, I think, maybe out there. Track Crew getting groomed up, ready to go for the 8th race. Yeah, post rate for the 8th. Makes his way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Sign of the Times with Chad Swinson. Horse number 2, Just a Millionaire with Mark Minton. Horse number 3, Pace Under Ratio with Adam Hauser. And horse number 4, Billie Eilish with Dwayne Rowland. Field of 4. So Billie Eilish had a new driver change, August the 27th and September the 3rd. Elliott Scheck taken out of the bike, Dwayne Rowland in the bike. On Billie Eilish, she coming off a win, 206 and 1/5 last week. Yeah, right about 28 minutes till kickoff over at Kinnick Stadium. The Cyhawk Challenge going on over there. And starter Lisa Peters picking up a field of 4. Gators rolling. Sign of the Times, Just a Millionaire, Pace Under Ratio, and Billie Eilish. As they round past the draw gate. Race number 8 on our 13 race card. All 4 looking good. 2-year-old pacing, Colts and Gildings. Field of 4. And here we go off at Payson. It's a battle for the top. Sign of the Times getting out on top, showing the way, racing second. It's Just a Millionaire. Pace Under Ratio and Billie Eilish. Billie Eilish up to take over third. Pace Under Ratio races fourth. Off at 2 down the backside. Out on top showing the way. It's Sign of the Times. The Special Forces Gilding. Out on the point with Chad Swinson. Racing second. Just a Millionaire. The Millionaire Cam Colt with Mark Minton. As they go to the quarter pole, it's Sign of the Times. 30 and 2/5, 30 and 2. Your opening quarter out on the point, showing the way. It is Sign of the Times. Sign of the Times off stride. It's Pace Under Ratio. Out on top, showing the way. It's Sign of the Times. Racing second. It is Just a Millionaire. Racing third is Billie Eilish, and racing fourth after the early break is Pace Under Ratio back on the pace. As they come to the half, it's Chad Swinson with Sign of the Times. 101 and 3/5, 101 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. It is Sign of the Times. Second, Just a Millionaire. Racing third, Billie Eilish. In fourth, Pace Under Ratio. Off at 2 down the backside for the final time. It's Sign of the Times out on top. Just a Millionaire races second. In third, it's Billie Eilish. As they head to the 3/4 pole, you've got a horse race now tipping out. It's Just a Millionaire up to battle. 134. Out on top. Now, sticking the neck out, it is Just a Millionaire. And battling back to the inside is Sign of the Times. And Billie Eilish now going to have to maybe go 3 over. Going to be looking for racing room as they round the far turn. Down the stretch is Sign of the Times and Just a Millionaire. Dig in. Just a Millionaire now digs in. You've got a battle. Stable mates going at it. It is Just a Millionaire second. We'll go to Sign of the Times third. Billie Eilish in fourth. Pace Under Ratio. 205 and 4/5. 205 and 4 for the mile for Just a Millionaire. That'll be a first lifetime win for Just a Millionaire. And official results for race 8. Horse number 1, Sign of the Times, was second. Horse number 2, Just a Millionaire, your winner. Horse number 3, Pace and the Ratio, was fourth. And horse number 4, Billie Eilish, was third. Top down, 2-1, 4, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 30 and 2. The half and 101 and 3. 3/4, 134. 205 and 4/5 for Just a Millionaire. Owned by Rick Huffman, Sigourney, Iowa. Larry Mather, Webster, Iowa. Rick Huffman trains. Mark Minton driving. First lifetime win at 12 tries, 12 outings, 1 win, 3 seconds, and 5/3 for the Millionaire Cam Colt. Out of a 4-star Shark mare. Breeder Rick and Larry Mather. Rick Huffman, Larry Mather, the breeders. And Mike Telfer making his way out to get his picture taken. He's currently 8th in the Progressive Pick 10. Up next, race number 9, 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. This will be the Darrell Ludwig, currently 9th in the Progressive Pick 10. Darrell Ludwig, field of 5. Horse number 1, Done Dancing, owned by Mike Conti, Yorktown, Iowa. James Cumming, Bedford, Iowa. Mike Conti trains. Adam Hauser drives. 10 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 4/3. Last race to watch here was 7th. 2, Fleishy Reba. Leased to Amos Hines, Frierson, Louisiana. Amos Hines trains. Lee Patrick Herron does the driving. 13 outings, 1 win, 5 seconds, 1/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. Horse number 3, Game On Sweet Land. Leased to Alan Jones, Florence, Iowa. Alan Jones trains. Chad Swenson drives. 10 outings with 4 seconds and 3/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 4, SV Blushing Money, owned by Royal Rolling Grinnell, Iowa. Thomas and Kathy Shipley, Cahokia, Missouri. Tom Shipley trains. Jason Ludwig drives. 9 outings, 3 wins, 1 second, 1/3. Last race to watch here was 5th. And horse number 5, Logo Winner. Lorenzo Gooch owns, trains, and drives. Logo Winner, 11 outings with 1 second and 2/3. Last race to watch here was 6th. That is your field of 5. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the trot. Filly division, the girls. Darrell Ludwig, race number 9. And we do want to thank Roger Rowland on the bugle for the call of the night. Thank you, Raj. He's got the VIP parking spot down there. Do not park in that section. He's got his own parking flag put up down there, right there, watching off of turn 1. Horseman, parade your horses for race number 9 on our 13 race card. Done Dancing, Flashy Reba, Game On, Sweet Lynn, SV Blushing Money, and Logo Winner. And track crew making their way into the infield. Do want to thank them as we get set to go post-parade with race number 9. Done Dancing, Flashy Reba, Game On, Sweet Lynn, SV Blushing Money, and Logo Winner. Yeah, post for race number 9. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Field of 5, 2-year-old trotting fillies. Daryl Ludwig. Number 9 and the progressive pick 10, Daryl Ludwig. Yeah, post parade for race 9. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Done Dancing with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Flashy Reba with Lee Patrick Heron. Number 3, Game On, Sweet Land with Chad Swinson. Horse number 4, SV Blushing Money with Jason Ludwig. And horse number 5, Logo Winner with Lorenzo Gooch. Field of 5, 2-year-old trotting fillies. And starter Lisa Peters with driver Lyle Miller calling for a field of 5, 2-year-old trotting fillies. The freshman girls head to the starting yard. Gators rolling. Done Dancing, Flashy Reba, Game On, Sweet Land, SV Blushing Money, Logo Winner. As they work past the dog gate. All 5 off of the back of the starting truck. Flashy Reba, the number 2, off stride. Picking up speed, and here we go off at Trot. It's SV Blushing Money to the far outside, down to the inside. It's Game On Sweet Lad. Getting out on top, showing the way. It's a battle for the top. Off stride is Done Dancing. Out on top, it is Game On Sweet Lad. Racing second is SV Blushing Money and Logo Winner. Now Logo Winner with Lorenzo Gooch up to battle for second. As they head to the quarter pole and gonna go on, it is Lorenzo Gooch with Logo Winner taking them to the quarter pole. 32 seconds, 32. It's Logo Winner out on top. Racing second is Game On Sweet Land. Racing third, SV Blushing Money in fourth is Done Dancing, and fifth is Flashy Reba. As around the far turn, make their way down to complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It's Lorenzo Gooch in command with Logo Winner. Logo Winner, your race leader, going to bring him to the high. Racing second is Game On Sweet Lad. In third, SV Blushing Money at the half. 104 and 2 fifths, so 104 and 2. Some equal fractions right there out on the front end. Showing the way, it is Logo Winner. Logo Winner, your race leader out on top. Now not going to tip out. It's Game On Sweet Land. Game On Sweet Land up to battle. You've got a horse race off at 2 as they head to the three-quarter pole. Out on top, it's Game On Sweet Land with a hit, but now back to the inside. Logo Winner digs in. As they head to the three-quarter pole, it is Logo Winner. 138. Out on top, you've got a horse race. 3-horse race right there. Done Dancing races fourth and fifth is Flashy Reba. And now SV Blushing Money to the inside, to the outside. It is Game On Sweet Lad. Logo Winner as they turn for home. Down the stretch they come. You've got a horse race. It's Game On Sweet Land. And now through the middle, it's Logo Winner. Logo Winner digs in once again. Logo Winner with Lorenzo Gooch picks up the win. Second, we'll go to SV Blushing Money. Third, Game On Sweet Land. Fourth, Done Dancing. And fifth, going to Flashy Reba. 2:11 for the mile. Logo Winner. 32 to the quarter, the half, and 104 and 2. 3/4 and 138 the mile. 2:11 for Logo Winner. Oh, breaking the maiden, Logo Winner. Lorenzo Gooch owned, trained, and driven. 2:11 the mile for the DeJarmbro filly. Out of an Armbro Marcus mare. Anus Schrock, Missouri, the breeder. Official results for the ninth. Horse number 1, Done Dancing, was 4th. Horse number 2, Flashy Reba, was 5th. Horse number 3, Game On Sweet Land, was 3rd. Horse number 4, SV Blushing Money, was 2nd. And horse number 5, Logo Winner, your winner. Top down, 4, 5, 3, 2, 1 on the bottom. Quarter and 32, the half and 104 and 2. 3/4 and 138 the mile. 2:11. Daryl Ludwig, head out, get your picture taken with Logo Winner and Lorenzo Gooch. And Dinah. Well, that might have been a pick 10 derailer right there. First lifetime win, breaking the maiden. Logo Winner. Gene, you sure that Miss Dinah didn't have her own horse there? Oh, boy, that could get interesting back in the barn area. Up next, going to be race number 10, Linda Farr race. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace, filly division. Field of 6, 1 driver change. Number 5 horse will be Chad Swinson. Chad Swinson will drive Hunky Dory. Horse number 1, Too Pretty for Prison. Owned by Larry Jensen, Boat, Iowa. Brandon Jensen, Odison. Brady Jensen, Washington, Pennsylvania. Brandon Jensen trains. Adam Hauser drives. 8 outings, 3 wins, 2 seconds. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 2, Princess Poppy. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Curtis Carey trains. Will Rowland drives. 8 outings with 2 wins, 4 seconds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 3, So Over This. Owned by Mark and Brenda Minton, Perry, Iowa. Mark Minton trains and drives. 10 outings, 2 wins, 3 seconds, and 4 thirds. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 4, Black and Boo. Owned by Connie Rowland, Grinnell, Iowa. Dwayne Rowland trains. Elliott Scheck drives. 10 outings. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 5, Hunky Dory. Owned by Penny S. Lundell, Cherokee, Iowa. Trained by Joel McDonald, driven by Chad Swinson. 12 outings, 4 wins, 4 seconds. Last race that watch here picked up a win, 202, and a new lifetime mark. And horse number 6, Anita's Red Rebel. Owned by Wilden McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Trained by Paul Hostetler, driven by Paul Hostetler. 11 outings with 3 seconds, 1 third. Last race to watch here was 2nd, 204. That is your field of 6. 2-year-old Iowa registered on the pace. Filly division for the Linda Farr race. And I want to thank Wayne Hale, Florence, Iowa, on the bugle for the call of the 10th. Thank you, Wayne. Horseman, prayed your horses for the 10th. Prayed your horses for the 10th. Race 10, our 13 race program. Linda Farr, race 10. Yeah, post break for the 10th race. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. And horse number 1, Too Pretty for Prison with Adam Hauser. Horse number 2, Princess Poppy with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, So Over This with Mark Minton. Horse number 4, Black and Boo with Elliot Sheck. Horse number 5, Hunky Dory with Chad Swenson. And horse number 6, Anita's Red Rebel with Paul Hostetler. Field of 6 will score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Linda Farr, race 10. Registered 2 years of age. On the pace, fillies. And starter Lisa Peters is called for a field of 6, 2-year-old pacing fillies. Gate is rolling. Too Pretty for Prison, Princess Poppy, So Over This, Black and Blue, and a Hunky Dory all off the gate. Anita's Red Rebel out of that back tier. As around the far turn, work past the draw gate. 5 on the gate, 1 trailer. Anita's Red Rebel out of that back tier. All looking good. Picking up speed. 2-year-old pacing fillies. And here we go up and pacing. It's the 1, Too Pretty for Prison. Getting out on top. Racing second is Princess Poppy. And battle for third. It is Anita's Red Rebel up into third. Racing fourth. So Over This. Racing fifth, Black and Boo, and sixth is Hunky Dory. Up a 2 down the backside for the first time. Out on top showing the way. As they head to the quarter pole, it's Too Pretty for Prison. Too Pretty for Prison taking them down the backside as they head to the quarter pole. Out on top, Too Pretty for Prison at the quarter. 33 seconds, 33. Out on top, Too Pretty for Prison. Racing second is Princess Poppy. Racing third is Anita's Red Rebel. And fourth is So Over This. Racing fifth, Black and Boo. And sixth, Hunky Dory. As around the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile. First over, first up now, some moving and shaking. It is Princess Poppy tips out. And it's Too Pretty for Prison, bringing them to the half. 105 and 3/5, 105 and 3. Out on top, showing the way. It is Too Pretty for Prison. Racing second. It is Princess Poppy. And the battle is on for third. Off a 2 down the backside. And So Over This. Now up to take over third. Now goes after second. You've got them 3 over for the race lead. And So Over This now taking the top at the 3/4 pole. 136, 136. Is So Over This out on top. Racing second. Princess Poppy and Hunky Dory. Hunky Dory now up to battle for second. Out on top, it's Mark Minton with So Over This as they round the far turn. Down the stretch, So Over This. Hunky Dory trying to close the far outside as they come to the wire. Hunky Dory on the move to the far outside, trying to get there. It's going to be the 3, So Over This. 2:05 and 1/5, 2:05 and 1 for the mile. 3, So Over This, owned by Mark and Brenda Minton, Perry, Iowa. Trained and driven by Mark Minton. That'll make 11 outings, 3 wins, 3 seconds, and 4/3 for the In Over My Head. Out of a Towner's Big Guy mare. Breeder Lisa Peters, Grinnell, Iowa. Official results for the 10th. Horse number 1, Too Pretty for Prison, was 4th. Horse number 2, Princess Poppy, was 3rd. Horse number 3, So Over This, your winner. Horse number 4, Black and Blue, was 6th. Horse number 5, Hunky Dory, was 2nd. And horse number 6, Anita's Red Rebel, was 5th. Top down, 4, 3, 1, 6, 2, 5 on the bottom. Quarter at 33, the half in 105 and 3, 3/4 136, mile 205 and 1/5 for So Over This. Be a new lifetime mark for So Over This. And up next, going to be race number 11. Going to be your aged Iowa, 3 years of age and older on the trot. The Marie Farr, race 11, field of 6, no changes. And also, do want to let the folks watching at home, we did take the drone down due to the inclement weather. So we are getting liquid sunshine here, if that's what you want to call it, and a cool northerly breeze. Up next, race 11, horse number 1, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, owned by Kathy Raymond, Lucas, Iowa. Kathy Raymond trains, Chad Swinson drives. Been out 8 times, 2 seconds, 2/3. Last race to watch here was 2nd. Horse number 2, Marvelous Mono, owned by Jeannie Marcus, Dane, Wisconsin, Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Curtis Carey trains, Will Rowland drives. 14 outings with 2 wins and 3 seconds. Last race at Mineral Point, finishing 2nd. Horse number 3, I'm Another Wilson, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumwa, Iowa. Adam Hauser trains and drives. 13 outings with 9 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Last raced on September the 1st at Running Aces, picking up a win and a new lifetime mark of 159 and 2/5. Horse number 4, King Rail, owned, trained, and driven by Kerry Sturts, Humboldt, Iowa. Been out 8 times with 2 seconds and 4/3. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 5, Spark Plug Sparky, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Wilda McDonald trains, Brett Erickson drives. 12 outings with 2 wins, 3 seconds, 1/3. Last raced at Running Aces on September the 4th was 6th. And horse number 6, Henry the Traveler, owned by Jim Reese, Bedford, Iowa. Trained by Jim Reese, driven by Jim Reese. 11 outings with 2 seconds. Last raced at watch here was 5th. That is your field of 6. 3-year-old and older on the trot, mixed division. 2 mares, and the rest are boys. And we do want to thank the lovely Carol Ann Huffman on the bugle for the call of the 11th. Horseman, parade your horses for the 11th. Parade your horses for the 11th. Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, Marvelous Mona, I'm Another Wilson, King Rail, Spark Plug Sparky, and Henry the Traveler. And starter Lisa Peters making her way to the backside along with driver Lyle Miller. Field of 6. 3-year-old and older on the trot. This is your aged Iowa division. Marla Farr, race 11. She was 11th in the standings coming into today. And post freight for the 11th. Horse number 1, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy with Chad Swinson. Horse number 2, Marvelous Mona with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, I'm Another Wilson with Adam Hauser. Horse number 4, King Rail with Kerry Sturts. Horse number 5, Spark Plug Sparky with Brett Erickson. And the 6, Henry the Traveler with Jim Race. Now, field of 6 will score 5 on the gate with 1 trailer. Aged Iowa, $3,000 purse on the line. And starter is called for a field of 6 aged horses. Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, Marvelous Mona, the 2 mares. I'm Another Wilson, King Rail, and Spark Plug Sparky, Henry the Traveler, the boys. Work past the draw gate. As around the bar turn, aged Iowa, trotters picking up speed. And here we go off and Trotty. I'm Another Wilson to the far outside. This King Rail. Off stride was Hawkeye Fly Going Spy and Marvelous Mona. Henry the Traveler off stride. Out on top, I'm Another Wilson. Racing second is King Rail. Racing in that third position is Spark Plug Sparky. Off a 2 down the backside. I'm Another Wilson out on top. Racing second, King Rail. In third, it is Spark Plug Sparky. Racing fourth is Marvelous Mona. Racing fifth. In fourth, it is Chad Swinson with Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. 31 1 fifth, 31 1 your opening quarter. I'm Another Wilson out on top. Racing second, King Rail. In third, Spark Plug Sparky. Hawkeye Fly Going Spy races fourth. In fifth is Marvelous Mona. In 6, Henry the Traveler. Out on top is I'm Another Wilson. Sparkplug Sparky now up to take over second. As they come to the half, it's I'm Another Wilson. At the half, Sparkplug Sparky races second. 101 and 4 fifths, 101 and 4. Out on top, I'm Another Wilson. Racing second is Sparkplug Sparky. In third, King Rail. Racing fourth is Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. And fifth is Marvelous Mona. Down the backside as they head to the three-quarter pole, I'm Another Wilson. Sparkplug Sparky in second. Racing third is King Rail. Off stride is Marvelous Mona at the three-quarter pole. 132, 132. I'm Another Wilson out on top, racing second. It is Sparkplug Sparky. Racing third is King Rail. In fourth, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. As they round the far turn, I'm Another Wilson, Sparkplug Sparky. As they come to the wire, it is I'm Another Wilson, Sparkplug Sparky trying to get there, but it's all I'm Another Wilson picking up the win. Second, Sparkplug Sparky. Third, King Rail. Fourth, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy. Marvelous Mona in fifth. And sixth, Henry the Traveler. 202 and 4 fifths, 202 and 4 for the mile. For I'm Another Wilson. Quarter and 31 and 1, a half and 101 and 4, 3/4 and 132. The mile 202 and 4 fifths for I'm Another Wilson. And making the way, the winner circle will be the number 3. I'm Another Wilson, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumwa, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. That'll make 14 starts, 10 wins, 2 seconds, and 1/3. Sired by Wilson, Wyoming. Out of a Tom Ridge mare breeder, Henry Byler, Seymour, Iowa. I'm Another Wilson, 202 and 4 fifths. Official results for the 11th. Horse number 1, Hawkeye Fly Going Spy, was 4th. Horse number 2, Marvelous Mona, was 5th. Horse number 3, I'm Another Wilson, your winner. Horse number 4, King Rail, was 3rd. Horse number 5, Sparkplug Sparky, was 2nd. And horse number 6, Henry the Traveler, was 6th. Top down, 4, 5, 1, 3, 2, 6 on the bottom. Quarter and 31 and 1, a half and 101 and 4, 3/4 and 132. The mile 202 and 4 fifths for I'm Another Wilson. Up next will be the 12th race of the afternoon. One driver change. Number 3, Whack It If You Got It. Adam Hauser will do the driving for Whack It If You Got It. Horse number 1, Blanche, owned by Stephanie, Justin, and James Gould, Humboldt, Iowa. Justin Gould trains, Mark Minton drives. 9 outings with 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 2, Chaparral, owned by Gretchen, L. Rowland, Florence, Iowa. James Henry, Springer, Livingston, Wisconsin. Will Rowland trains and drives. 8 outings, 2 wins, 2 seconds, and 1 third. Last race to watch here was scheduled in a scratch 6. Horse number 3, Whack It If You Got It. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Adam Hauser. 4 outings with 2 wins, 1 second, 1 third, coming off a win last week as one of his last 2 starts, 204, new lifetime mark. And horse number 4, Even Money Honey, owned by Ronald Lamar Burks, Houston, Texas. Brandon Jensen trains, Chad Swinson drives. 11 outings with 1 second, 2 thirds. Last race to watch here was 3rd. That is your field 4 for the Lyle Modlet, race 12. Good job, Gene, on the bugle. Gene Rowland on the bugle. Horseman, parade your horses for the 12th. An update from Kinnick Stadium in the Cy-Hawk battle. Hawkeyes 7, Iowa State looking to try to score. 7-0, 7:49 in the first quarter. Yeah, post freight for race 12. Going to make its way down in front of the grandstand. Horse number 1, Blanche, with Mark Minton. Horse number 2, Chaparral with Will Rowland. Horse number 3, Whack It If You Got It, with Adam Hauser. And horse number 4, Even Money Honey, with Chad Swensett. Field of 4. 2-year-olds on the pace from the Lyle Maudlin, race 12. Blanche, Chaparral, Whack It If You Got It, Even Money Honey. Find yourself a golf ball? Oh no, it's a rock. Got to be on your best behavior if you see that guy. He's got good eyes. And starter Lisa Peters with driver Lyle Miller picking up a field of 4 for the Lyle Maudlin, race 12. As they work past the draw gate, field of 4. Blanche, Chaparral, Whack It If You Got It, Even Money Honey. All looking good. Picking up speed. And here we go off at Pesa. It's Whack It If You Got It getting out on top, showing the way. Chaparral and Even Money Honey racing fourth. Blanche getting out on top. Whack It If You Got It. Whack It If You Got It out on top. Racing second. Chaparral in third. Even Money Honey. In fourth, Blanche. Down the backside as they head to the quarter pole. Off stride, it's Blanche. As they head to the quarter pole, out on top, showing the way, it is Whack It If You Got It. 32 seconds, 32. Out on top, Whack It If You Got It. Chaparral races second and third. It is Even Money Honey and Blanche in fourth. As they round the far turn, make their way down, complete the first half of the mile out on the front end. It's Adam Hauser in command with Whack It If You Got It. Whack It If You Got It out on the front end. Racing second, Chaparral at the half. 104, 104. Equal fractions right there. It's Whack It If You Got It. Racing second, Chaparral in third. Even Money Honey in fourth is Blanche. Off a 2 down the backside for the final time. Even Money Honey now up to battle. Chaparral as they head to the 3/4 pole. It is Whack It If You Got It. Whack It If You Got It. Taking it to the 3/4 pole. 136, 136. Out on top, showing the way. It's Whack It If You Got It. Even Money Honey races second. In third, Chaparral. In fourth, Blanche. As around the far turn. Down the stretch. Whack It If You Got It. Whack It If You Got It. With Adam Hauser picking up the win. Battle for second. Chaparral second. Third, Even Money Honey. Fourth, we'll go to Blanche. 207 and 3/5, 207 and 3 for the mile. Whack It if you got it. Picking up another win. That makes 3 in a row for Whack It if you got it. Fish results for the 12th. Horse number 1, Blanche, was 4th. Horse number 2, Chaparazzi, was 2nd. Horse number 3, Whack It if you got it, your winner. And horse number 4, Even Money Honey, was 3rd. Top down, 4, 2, 1, 3 on the bottom. Quarter and 32, half 104, 3/4 and 136. The mile, 207 and 3/5 for Whack It if you got it. Owned by Jay DeLong, Clinton, Wisconsin. Thomas Jeff Carey, Columbus Junction. Trained by Curtis Carey, driven by Adam Hauser. That's 3 in a row. That makes 5 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, 1 third for Whack It if you got it. The Whack-A-Mole Hanover. Out of If I Can Dream Mare, breeder Joseph A. Kilberg, Preston, Iowa. Whack It if you got it. And Lyle Modlin getting out there with Whack It if you got it. And up next is going to be race number 13. This will be your 2-year-olds on the trot. Now winners of 3,000. Horse number 1, TSS Hot House, owned by, or leased to Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Gary Phillips trains, Chad Swenson drives. 5 outings, 1 win and 1 third. Last race at Watch Here was 2nd place first. Horse number 2, CF's Delight, owned by Paul Hostetler, Kelowna, Iowa. Trained and driven by Paul Hostetler. 5 outings with 1 third. Last race to watch here was 4th. Horse number 3, Some More Quotable, leased to Gary Lyles, Libertyville, Iowa. Trained and driven by Gary Lyles. 3 outings with 1 third. Last race to watch here was 3rd. Horse number 4, Haul Out the Firework, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa. Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa. Trained and driven by Adam Hauser. 10 outings, 2 wins, 1 second, 3 thirds. Last race here at Watch Here. Picked up a win and a new lifetime mark, 212 and 4/5. Horse number 5, My Kid, leased to Gary Phillips, Eldon, Iowa. Paul Hostetler trains. Will Rowland drives. 5 outings with 2 seconds and 1 third. Last race to watch here was 2nd. And horse number 6, Wason the Wolf, owned by Wilda McDonald, Denison, Iowa. Trained by Paul Hostetler, driven by Lee Patrick Herron. 7 outings with 1 second and 2 thirds. Last race here at Watch Here was 3rd. That is your field of 6 2-year-olds on the trot. And this will be a mixed division, 1 filly and 5 colts. And looking for the number 5, My Kid, to the track. The 5 horse. And we do want to thank Wayne Morrison, for the 13th and final race of the afternoon on the Bugle. Thank you, Wayne. Horseman, parade your horses for the 13th. Field of 6, $1,500 purse on the line. TSS Hot House, CS Delights, some more quotable. Haul out the firework. My Kid, Wasting the Wolf. Horse number 1, TSS Hot House with Chad Swenson. Horse number 2, CS Delight with Paul Hosteller. Horse number 3, Some More Quotable with Gary Lyles. Horse number 4, Haul Out the Firework with Adam Hauser. Horse number 5, My Kid, Will Rowland. And the 6, Wasting the Wolf with Lee Patrick Herron. And starter Lisa Peters and driver Lyle Miller calling for the 13th and final race of the afternoon. Gators rolling. TSS Hot House, CS Delight, Some More Quotable, Haul Out the Firework, and My Kid all off the gate. Wasting the Wolf out of the back tier. As around the far turn, make the way down the front stretch for the start of race number 13. Picking up speed. And here we go, off and trotting. Out on the point, it is a battle. TSS Hot House down to the inside. Through the middle is Some More Quotable. Yeah, Some More Quotable. Off stride. Getting out on top, showing the way. It is TSS Hot House. And My Kid off stride. Getting out on top, showing the way. It is TSS Hot House. Haul Out the Firework. Up to try to battle. Racing second. Now up to battle TSS Hot House. Racing third. It is CS Delight. 33 seconds, 33 to the quarter. Haul out the fireworks out on top. Racing second is TSS Hot House. In third is Paul Hostetler with CS Delight. Racing fourth is My Kid. In fifth is Wason the Wolf. And sixth, some more quotable. As they make their way down to complete the first half of the mile, it is Haul Out the Firework. Haul Out the Firework, your race leader. Racing second is TSS Hot House at the half. 105 and 3/5, 105 and 3. Out on top, Haul Out the Fireworks. Racing second, it is TSS Hot House. In third is CS Delight. Racing fourth is My Kid. My Kid off stride. Also, TSS Hot House off stride. Haul Out the Firework, taking into the three-quarter pole. Back on to Trot. It is TSS Hot House at the three-quarter pole. 138, 138. Out on top, it is Haul Out the Fireworks racing second. TSS Hot House. In third, CS Delight. Racing fourth, My Kid. Some more quotable now up to battle for fifth. Sixth, Wason the Wolf. As around the far turn, it's Haul Out the Fireworks out on top. Racing second is TSS Hot House. And it is Adam Hauser in command with Haul Out the Firework. Haul Out the Firework picking up the win. Second, TSS Hot House. Third, we'll go to CS Delight. Photo for fourth. 2:10 and 1/5. 2:10 and 1 for Haul Out the Firework. That'll be a new lifetime mark. And that's 2 in a row. $2.10 and 1/5 for the mile with the quarter in 33, the half in 105 and 3, 3/4 in 138. 2:10 and 1/5 for Haul Out the Firework. Wayne Morrison. Wayne, come on down, get your picture taken. Making the way to the winner's circle will be the number 4, Haul Out the Firework, owned by Carol Paris, Bloomfield, Iowa, Tyson Paris, Tumble, Iowa, Adam Hauser trains and drives. That'll make 11 starts, 3 wins, 1 second, and 3/3. Sired by Lucas Hall out of Winning Fireworks Mare, breeder Perry Bontrager, and Tyson Paris. 2:10 and 1/5. 2 in a row for Haul Out the Fireworks. New lifetime mark, 2:10, 1/5 for Haul Out the Fireworks. Official results for the 13th. Horse number 1, TSS Hot House, was second. Horse number 2, CS Delight, was third. Horse number 3, Some More Quotable, was fourth. Horse number 4, Haul Out the Firework, your winner. Horse number 5, My Kid, was fifth. And horse number 6, Wason the Wolf, was sixth. Top now, 2, 3, 4, 1, 5, 6 on the bottom. Quarter in 33, half 105 and 3, 3/4 138. The mile 2:10, 1/5, new lifetime mark for Haul Out the Firework.